It's Turkey.
all the time in the world to get these things set up before the show. She waits until the moment the show starts. Let me mark. No, we're doing it. We're doing it again.
What?
It took us back. Oh, they got still here.
Hey there, spooky friends, and welcome to another episode of Pastatime with the Scaryish Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Robin Grace. This is Adam Diaz.
Hello. I haven't given you guys a good one in a long time.
And today we are here with another group of creepypastas. Adam, why don't you tell us what a creepypasta is?
That's a weird accent. A creepypasta is a fictional horror story that has been written and put onto the interwebs, or just sent directly to us in some cases. There are places that you can go to find stories like that. Creepypasta.com is one of them. The No Sleep subreddit, the SCP Foundation. Sometimes just other spots on the interwebs that just have like creepy stuff that's posted. It is fictional, although some people try and pass them off as real. Sometimes people can just send them directly to us if you don't have it published and you're like, I have a story, but I want you guys to read it. I haven't sent it anywhere. I want to send it to you guys first. Robin, if they wanted to do that, where could they send it?
You can send it to our email, pastatime@scaryish.com. Those are where they go. Or you
You're
can
about
go
to
to
say
our...
those are one-time donations.
yeah. Shit. You can also go to our website, scaryish.com. There's a contact us page. You fill out that fun stuff, and it gets sent to us that way.
Indeed. So we're going to be reading 4 creepypastas for this particular show, and I believe Robin is going to go first. Because she told me so right before the show started.
Okay. Let me find my story. Okay. All right. So this first one that I'm going to read is titled "Something Happened During a Hostage Negotiation I Can't Explain."
It's a long title.
It is a very long title. The West Side Bank has 3 exits, 30 windows, and 19 air vents. And when I arrived at the scene, there were 13 people being held captive by a man with a vendetta. And it wasn't V. Because, you know, V has a vendetta.
Yeah, I got it. We all got it.
Okay. How bad are things? I asked the officer in charge.
I'd say how bad or how butt?
How bad? Did I say how butt? How bad are... Fuck! It sounds like butt!
You said it that time.
Ah! Okay.
Work on your accents. We should get like a master class where we learn accents.
Shit.
That would be
Really
awesome.
cool. Masterclass sponsor us. How bad are things? I asked the officer in charge. So far, no one had been hurt, but I knew that would change quickly if I didn't start talking to the terrorists. The task force was small. Stuff like this just doesn't happen every day to them. I can tell they're scared. I sat down, placed the headpiece on, and turned on the mic to chat with a psychopath. To whom am I speaking? My voice was calm and firm. I wanted to show that I was ready to talk as long as necessary. The line was quiet for a moment, and then a voice repeated my question, word for word. To whom am I speaking? It was a man's voice. He sounded older. There was a nervous and emotional edge to the way he spoke. He was unsure about how this was going to play out. Special Agent Dennis Lassiter, I replied back. Dennis Lassiter, that sounds familiar. But I don't know. Who knows?
Why does that sound familiar?
I think Lassiter is from that show with the pineapple, Psyched, right?
Psyched?
I think. But I don't.
The only show I know that has a pineapple in it is Hawaii Five-0. I don't know what you mean by the show with a pineapple. I know the show Psych.
Psych, yeah, not Psyched.
I actually don't know that. I've never seen an episode of that show. I just knew that must be what you were referring to because I've never heard of a show called Psyched.
Yeah, it's Psych.
Fucking psyched, bro!
All right. Another pause. Have you done this for long, Special Agent Dennis Lassiter? He quipped. There was a bit more confidence in his voice this time. 7 years. How about you? I wanted to show this son of a bitch I was ready to tangle.
That's just not the mindset that a negotiator needs to be in. You're supposed to de-escalate a situation. You're not trying to antagonize someone and show them you're ready to tangle. Have you ever watched The Negotiator with Samuel L. Jackson? And Kevin Spacey's in it too, and he's kind of a piece of shit. But there's other people in it that I like. It's a good movie.
No, never. But there's a first time for everything, isn't there? There doesn't have to be. After all, we're talking right now, just fine. So I think we can come to some sort of agreement, I told him. This was basic procedure. Actively listen. Find out what the kidnapper wanted. There was a longer pause. You married, Dennis? That took me by surprise. I hadn't heard from Kristen in a while. Things had become strained. Oh, so sad. Divorced. You? I kept my voice steady. I wanted him to get comfortable with me.
You're supposed to lie. You're supposed to say like all positive things. If you're divorced, you're supposed to say you're married and you're happily married.
Oh, shit. Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like if they ask you like, hey, what's your favorite football team? You're supposed to have someone that's already done the research that tells you what their favorite football team is. So you can say like, my favorite football team is blah, 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 blah. And it's their favorite football team.
Huh. Okay. Same. Wasn't my choice, really. Job never can make ends meet. Now we were getting somewhere. That sounds difficult. Stressful. I can imagine it would only make sense for you to do what you're doing. I needed to build rapport. Get him to trust me. Everything fell into place when Michael died, he explained. From the way his voice cracked. Oh, hold on. I gotta take that sad.
Fell into place makes it sound happy, though. So I understand why you read it the way you did. I'm gonna mark it, though. We're gonna take it from the top. Here we go.
Everything fell into place when Michael died, he explained. From the way his voice cracked, I could tell that had to be his son. How old was he? 5. It was a car accident that took him from me. After that, life just had no meaning anymore. I've always wanted a son. He was in pain, and I understood it. It sounds like you've been planning this for quite a while now. 4 years. It was mostly a waiting game, because I remembered every single detail, just had to make it count, make it work. Now he was rambling. I tried to steer him back on course. We can make things go your way. Everyone can walk away from this alive.
You don't say something like that. You never bring up death or the consequences of dying. Jesus, watch The Negotiator, people. It's a good movie. It's important.
If I play my cards right, yeah, I know how this works. I relaxed a little. He was calming down. I know that you think this will somehow balance out all the pain that you have had to go through. Rewind.
Wow. That's kind of scared me. Give me 1 second. I have to turn off these notifications. Cool. Take it from the top. You good to go. You got this one.
I know that you think this will somehow balance out. Fuck. I know that you think this will somehow balance out all of the pain that you have had to go through in your life, but it won't. It won't bring Michael back. Another very long pause. He was thinking over what to do. What if I told you it could? This time, it was my turn to hesitate. I didn't know how to respond to that. If it could bring back someone I love, do you think it would be worth it? I swallowed. His speech had conviction. He believed what he was saying could be true. Yeah, sure, of course. It'd be a miracle. A once-in-a-lifetime shot to change things. Anyone would take that risk, right? Now his voice was shaky again. He needed to convince me. There must be another way, I told him softly. None that I can see. Trust me, I've tried. I thought long and hard about this moment for years, Dennis. To think of a way out. There isn't. But you have to succeed. So tell me what you need. We can make it happen. He was slipping, pulling away, losing that connection. I needed to reinforce that I was his only shot. It isn't about me. It's about you, Dennis, and what you need. That struck me as an odd thing to say, but I tried to stay in tune with what he was getting at. Okay, sure. I can do whatever you need. Just say the word. It's a bit long. Do you have a pen and paper? I can remember. You're going to write...
Hang on 1 second. I realized there's an extra pillow that I have when I sleep, and I keep it between my knees. It doesn't look good in the shot because it doesn't have a pillowcase on it. And
what? Why
look,
is it?
If you look, it's directly between the two of us.
Why is it right there?
Because I forgot to move it. There. Perfect.
For shame.
No one noticed. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of messages like, what the fuck's up with the pillow?
You're going to want to write this down, Dennis. I shuffled and found one. All right, I'm ready. Tomorrow morning, you're going to go down to the coffee shop like you always do. You're going to order your favorite brand of mocha and talk about the weather to the cute barista. Her name is Lucy. You've made small talk before. She's going to ask you if you have the time. You have to tell her, no, Dennis. You have to get up, walk away, and leave immediately. I felt a nervous sense of unease in the back of my head. How do you know so much about my daily routine?
It's obviously him.
Okay, that's an oddly specific request. You mustn't talk to her, Dennis. You must leave immediately and cross the street to buy a lotto ticket. 65 42 15 23. Repeat that to me. I did, even if I don't. Fuck.
Even if
I did. Babe. I did, even if I didn't understand why I was doing so. Dennis, one other thing. I was hanging on his words, trying to figure this man out. Everything about the conversation had changed in less than a few seconds. Tell Kristen you love her. My mouth went dry. I heard the discharge of a gun. The SWAT team immediately moved in. I stood up.
You were about to say Mom Spaghetti instead, weren't you?
How'd you know? I stood up, my palms sweaty. I raced to the front door entrance of the bank. The hostages were running out, shrieking and crying as they embraced family. Media swarmed to try and get a glimpse of the killer, but the bullet had been precise. It had blown his face completely off. I stood there looking over his bloody body, confused and frightened by his words. I looked down at his index finger, saw a familiar scarring on it, and felt a shiver run down my spine. I had a scar there as well, from my second tour in Afghanistan, and a tattoo right next to it of the day it happened. They were the same. I left the scene immediately, nerves shot and confused. This had to be an elaborate hoax. But still, the next morning I did exactly as instructed, to the letter. Even that damned lotto number. A few moments later, the cashier congratulated me. I had won the scratch-off. Wait.
What? There's lotto numbers.
That's not how that works.
Inconsistency. You have me drawn in so far.
Nope.
You don't say, here are my numbers, and by the way, those were out of order. I didn't point it out because I was giving you some leeway, but now I'm going to fucking bring it up.
Lotto numbers don't go on a scratch-off, my dude.
I mean, you don't give someone numbers for a scratch-off.
That's not how that works.
No. Sorry. I think it's the hardest we've ever come down on someone, and it's because I have so much invested in this, because it reminds me of The Negotiator, which is a really good movie with Samuel Jackson that everyone should watch.
What are the odds? The cashier said excitedly. Wait, nope, that's not excited. What are the odds? The cashier said excitedly. Astronomical, I realized. A once-in-a-lifetime miracle. As I stood there and gazed at the ticket, something flashed before my eyes. Another life. A life I didn't live. I saw myself talking more to the barista, dating her, telling her I wanted to marry her. Life was good. We had a son. We were happy. Then it was dashed to pieces. I saw the crash that took his life. The glass impaled him. The glass impaled him against the side as the vehicle was crushed. I saw my wife spiral into depression and then take her own life. I saw the impossible abyss about to swallow me whole, take me under, until it never stopped strangling every last ounce of hope from my body. And then the moment was gone. I was back in the cashier stand and staring at the ticket again.
You didn't see how you time traveled, though? Like, that seems like it would be a really important detail to remember.
I took out my phone and called the officer in charge. Hey, Chief, sorry to bother you, but did you get an ID back on that body? Body? What are you talking about? The heist. What happened to the kidnapper? I am not sure what you're talking about. What heist? My mouth went dry. I felt my phone vibrate. Another call was coming in. Lassiter, is everything okay? I checked the caller ID. It was Kristen. Tears welled up in my eyes. Yes. Everything is fine.
So if they don't remember the heist, why do you? If you couldn't remember up to a certain point, the point of time travel... Okay,
that's the thing about time travel.
This is a paradox.
Yes.
And they have not paid enough attention to the details of their own paradox.
Because the circle isn't closed.
If you can't remember past a certain point of you inventing time travel and going back and telling yourself that stuff, that means that he also wouldn't remember.
Did they invent time travel, or did they do a spell, kind of like all the books that...
Are we talking about magic time travel? Are we talking about time travel machines? Are we talking about the time travel? The idea of an event occurring that forces you to go back in time to prevent it means that it will never happen. Therefore, you will never have invented time travel to go back in time and stop it. That's the paradox, meaning that it'll never be able to be changed, which is what the time machine is about. And like the best time travel
one of the
movies
books that you love to read.
Yeah, it's a really good book. And the best movies play off that idea of a paradox. And this one just kind of tosses it to the wind. I will say the most egregious mistake you made, though, is those lotto numbers. I cannot fucking forgive that. However, it was a very fun story. I enjoyed it. Hearing this story made me want to write. That's how I know when it's a really good story, because it like inspires creativity in me. So I enjoyed that a lot, Robin. Good job.
Thanks.
It wasn't that creepy of a pasta, but it was good.
But it was good.
It was
yeah,
good.
I like time travel stuff. And obviously I watched Doctor Who.
I felt like I went to a restaurant. I was like, "Can I have a bowl of creepy pasta?" And they brought me ramen, creepy ramen. And I'm like, "There's pasta in here, and there's sauce." So I'm like, "Yeah, I guess this works. Sauce is broth, but whatever." It was good. Good stuff.
Thanks.
All right. Clearly, I have too much serotonin today. So let's look over in the stream chat.
How can you tell?
See what you folks had to say. Because I'm just like over the top with my stupid bullshit today. All right. So let's give some shout outs first. Shout out to Christy and Perez02, who followed us over there on Twitch. Shout out to Captain Fake Eye, who redeemed a drink. Shout out to Lisbetry, who resubscribed for the 11th month and said, "Woo!"
Woo!
Shout out to Glitch, who redeemed a drink. And shout out to Chloe, who also redeemed a drink. That is 3 drinks. Speaking of drinks, Robin, what are you drinking?
So I have... I have some boysenberry punch from Knott's, you know?
Knott's Berry Farm,
Yeah.
which isn't a farm. It's an amusement park.
It's an amusement park. But I got that concentrate, like the boysenberry punch concentrate. So I've just been making boysenberry punch. And so I have that, and then I have limoncello in there too. What do you have?
I have a sparkling brown water concentrate, otherwise known as Coke Zero, mixed with rum. I think it's rum.
It's rum.
It's rum from the Lost Spirits Distillery in Las Vegas, Nevada, which we went on a tour of with our friend Marsha. We've mentioned Marsha before. Shout out to Marsha. It was a very fun time. And I think we tried 6 different rums in total.
It was a lot.
Yeah, and 4 of them were good. 2 of them, one of them was okay, and one of them we did not like, and that was supposed to be the one that was the best. And we're all just like, huh, it tastes like a tire. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'm drinking. And we have 3 drinks to do. Here we go.
My hair is a mess.
All right, so first person in either channel was Liz Betree and said, "Woohoo!" Wednesday, Laura Ann said, "Hi." Captain Big Guy also said, "Hello." Glitch said, "Woo," and then flexed. Chloe Michelle said, "Yo, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone," I don't know if that's your voice. Hope everyone is having a good day/night. So far, so good.
Captain Baker says, "I might fall asleep early again."
We
you
understand.
deserve it. You're so, like, working crazy hard.
You're working 9 to 5.
Nah,
then 5 to 9 again, because you're working a lot. Sherry Sue says, "Hey, what up, Sherry Sue? Thank you for joining us."
Hello.
Christy Perez says, "How do I get rid of ads?" I believe they did mention, yeah, if you're subscribed, you won't get ads. I will say there's only one ad when you start. Then we run an ad at the halfway point of the show that lasts 60 seconds. Those are the only ads that you should get. Unless you, like, refresh, like, you leave the channel and come back, and then Twitch runs ads at the beginning of, like, all streams. So
yeah.
Yeah, Curse Wolf says, if I remember right, remember Adam might have said you have to be subscribed to get rid of them. There you go.
Glitch says, "Y'all, I got my shirt. I officially feel like I'm watching."
You are watching.
I am so glad you got your shirt. I hope it's, like, nice.
And Western says, "Time to get spooky." Indeed.
Yeah. And oh my god, so for a while there, shirts were getting printed with the word text on the back.
Those fucking guys.
Oh my fuck, dude. I was livid. If you got a shirt that said text on the back, it's not supposed to say text. It's supposed to say Scaryish. So, yeah, if that happens to you, please talk to them and get them to send you a new one.
Indeed. Which says, "I have a question for y'all. Should I get a kigurumi or a onesie? It's for my work at home life. LOL."
I think kigurumis are cute. I have a panda one.
What is a kigurumi?
It's like a big animal onesie.
Oh, okay.
But you can get it like Pokemon and stuff like that. But I feel like onesies are like, they conform to your body, but kigurumis have like big open legs and stuff. They're way more comfortable.
Okay. Which says that jacket is the trilling, Robin. I don't know what that means.
Does that mean?
I guess it means it looks
good. Is it good? Is that good? What does that mean?
What's there says he's wearing a Manscaped shirt. Are they sponsoring again?
No.
Nah, this is just some of the loot we got. It's a comfy shirt. And I fit it again, so I'm wearing it. Glitch says maybe. They do good work. LOL.
Latreia says, hi, still at work. I'll keep you guys on low volume. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for joining us, Latreia. I just read that thing from Glitch because I skipped ahead. MQI says I have 3 onesies and I never wear them.
Yeah, I have no onesies, only kigurumi. And you can, so kigurumi have no feet. It's like you can put socks and shoes on, you know?
Ironic, because I'm What's for Dinner says onesie is only worth it if it has feet and a hood.
I don't like I don't like a onesie because it covers my feet.
You don't like that?
No.
Interesting.
I want to be able to walk around barefoot. You know, like,
yeah, that's fair.
My feet get real sweaty real fast, so I don't want my feet covered. And then the kigurumis have hoods, obviously, because you put the big hood all over.
It looks like an animal's head.
It looks like an animal, yeah.
Glitch says the one I want is Rainbow Vomit, and I love it. MQI says they are comfy. I just never wear mine. They are kind of a pain in the butt when you have to use the restroom. LOL. Fair enough.
Yeah, accurate statements. I'm What's Dinner says hashtag bring back the pillow. Hashtag justice for the softness. Justice for softness. Captain Fake says I also have a between the legs pillow. Seems like a lot of people have that. I
think it's good to have it between your knees, supposed to help your hips or something like that. Which says, I thought I was the only one that has a between pillow. MQI says, I have a huge body pillow for between the legs, for a between the legs pillow. I love it.
Faye says, this is too smart for me. The paradox.
The paradox.
Glitch says, that sounds so good. I love rum. I'm easy though. Cap Morgan always.
Cap Morgan's pretty good.
Creasy says, what's up?
What up, dog? I'm back in town next week, so we're going to plan a lunch so we can go. And I'll pay, because you give me $5 most months.
Creasy says, yo, Adam, do you have the Manscaped tool? If so, how is it?
I do, and it's actually pretty good. It's really good. It does what it says it does, where it doesn't, like, nick you like all the other stuff does. That doesn't mean you can just, like, press the blade into your ball sack and not expect to get hurt, but overall, it's a really good job. It's, we had a day where she, like, shaved a chunk out of my beard, too, so it does work on your face if you want it. I have, like, 2. They sent us 2. So I have one specifically for, like, trimming up my face and one for, like, other areas. But they did good work.
They said they're going to be in New York for the weekend.
Okay, so then we'll do the week after that, then.
Now all I hear is, like, in New York.
Fair enough.
That song is so good.
Glitch says, make sure you get a replacement head for it every once in a while for sure.
Oh,
definitely.
Nice.
And we are caught up on Chitter Chatter.
So why don't you read your next story?
We'll stop right there, and I'll read my next story because Robin
we need
says
drinks.
so.
Hold on,
I've done one of my drinks, so I'll do 2 more, 3 more, 2 more.
2 more. Okay. This is a bad mix. No, actually, try it.
No.
Just a sip.
No.
Just a sip.
You want to try mine?
Yeah, I'll try yours.
Glitch redeemed a drink, so we have 2 more.
I hate
now.
Coke Zero, but it'll be fine.
Glitch redeemed another one, so we have 3 more now. No, you were right. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I was like prepared to say it was bad no matter what, but that's actually not bad. And I don't really like limoncello that much.
Shout out to Knott's Berry Farm.
Uh-oh.
Also, what?
Okay, we lost connection on our chat bot, but it doesn't look like we've lost connection on our upload.
Also, shout out to Paul, if you're out there, for making some sweet-ass limoncello.
Faye says, do people shave their ball sacks all the way? Like just totally bare? Seems hard.
Get it? Seems hard.
I cannot confirm or deny if anyone in this room does that, but I can tell you it is hard. Shout out to Sherry Sue, who just redeemed the 6th and final drink and a high five. We're sitting next to each other, so I'm going to just... It's loud. That kind of hurt. All right, I have 2 more drinks.
You know what else hurts? Muscle.
I actually have 2 more now.
Hello, Jazz. I wonder if she can
Hang on. Our roommate just got home, so we're going to mute the mics because we're going to yell loud. But you can watch our mouths. Ready?
Yeah.
She yelled hi back, everyone. It's a success. We have greeted Jess. 2 more drinks.
What? How many of you? I haven't had that many yet.
That's 5.
Oh man.
Oh, Glitch says I won a lot of points.
Oh yeah, that last week.
Chloe Michelle has redeemed a high 5. Damn.
I'm doing good ones today. I'm not gonna fuck up. But now that I've said that, I will probably
fuck up. All right, we are gonna pause right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and move into my first story of the show. Boom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and move into my first creepypasta of the show, and this one's title is Dan.
Oh,
yeah,
Dan.
seriously, that's it. Starts out like this. Are you cracking your knuckles on the fucking table that transmits the most sound on the planet?
Sorry.
Marking it.
Sorry, my bad.
Starts out like this. One day, I was walking home from school. I only lived about a block away, so that was easy. But as I was walking home one day, you already said one day, I saw something peeking out of the sand. Do you live on the fucking beach,
This
dog?
already sounds like
Jumanji?
No, it sounds like the opening theme song for Zaboomafoo.
Okay, that's interesting.
Like,
I know what the song is. We don't have to sing it. I've heard the group delusion enough times. We don't need to perpetuate the lies any further. Hashtag the truth will out. Hashtag the truth will set you free. I'm going to continue with this story. Okay, they found something peeking out of the sand. It was a little gray video game cart.
Okay, yeah, this is Jumanji.
It had to be for the...
Why are you reading like a fucking robot?
I'm not.
I'm
I'm trying... Shut up!
For the...
Shut up!
Alright.
It had to be for the old Game Boys, or maybe the Game Boy Colors. This one, god damn it.
Holy shit.
If you could shut the fuck up so I could get back on my flow, I'll be fine. Because right now you keep interrupting me, which is making it worse. This was on, like, the last day of middle school in 2005. Shows you how old I am, right? Fuck you if you were in middle school in 2005.
You!
I was a sophomore in college.
I graduated high school 2 years later.
I took it home and put it in my Game Boy Advance, which I swore I was going to get rid of any day now. Really? No, really. I'm going to get a DS eventually. Game Boy Advance is kick-ass. It didn't have a label. That should have given me a clue something was up, but I put it in the Game Boy, and it was Tetris DX. Awesome. I looked through it, and I found them, the high scores table. And at the top of the high scores table was someone named Dan, with a high score of 683,092.
That's 683,092.
I know. I just wanted to say it weird. I started playing, trying to beat that high score, but I had homework to do, even though it's the last day of school. Seems weird. So I didn't get very far. I went to school and told my friends about it the next day. I thought it was the last day of school. That's weird. Holy fucking shit. They're just going fucking buck wild on high fives. I hate you guys so much. All right, I'm going to mark it, and I'm just going to zone that shit out. They found it cool, and we all got together and started speculating about who Dan was and whether he missed his game and how he got so good at Tetris. I came home and stayed up, honestly, way too late trying to beat it. That night, though, I only got to 49,594.
What the?
I thought you were going to correct me on that one.
49,594.
That is correct, as the highest. But something weird happened. When I left for school, there was a note on my front porch. Quote, "Don't beat my score. Signed, Dan." There was a little picture of a stick man with a knife in his chest.
What the hell?
I figured one of the guys from school had put it there. Maybe Ben. Whatever. Pranks aren't very funny if you just come out immediately and say you did it. It happened again the next day. Don't beat my score. Dan. This time the stick figure was decapitated. I put it in my pocket and went to school. I didn't even mention it because I figured that they knew I'd found it. And that night I went home and played Tetris. I'd like to point out this guy said it was the last day of school at the beginning of the story. He's gone to school multiple times since then. And that morning, I got a note from Dan.
Why did you pick this story if it's like...
Just let me. Don't beat my score. Signed, Dan. I was getting annoyed, but my friends were smart guys. They know comedy, rule of threes. After 3 times, it stopped being funny. At lunch, I kind of tried to lead the conversation that way, see if I could get them to tell me about it. tell me it was all a joke, just fun and games, but they seriously had no idea. Okay. That's how they wanted to play it? Fine. I kept playing. Every night, I went home and played Tetris. Every day, I got another note, too. Don't beat my score. Dan. And a stick figure who'd been murdered in a new, creative, and gruesome way. And then one night, finally, after a month of this, I was doing it. I was getting really, really good. Seriously, I was starting to kick ass and take names. I was up to the 100,000s regularly, sometimes even the 200,000s. And then, this night, I was getting in the groove. You know, how there's the right level of tired, the right level of drunk when you're really good at things. Well, I hit it. I've been up all night, and I was getting good.
Oh my god. Okay.
I could tell this was it. This was going to be my high score. No, this was going to be the high score. I was so excited. It was going to happen. I was going to beat Dan. The Tetris tower was getting bigger and bigger. I was in the zone, racking up points like it was my last day on Earth. Could be foreshadowing. And that was the night. My best night. My highest scoring Tetris night. I was playing up until the sun rose. Yeah, that's right.
I was going to say, I don't know why you stopped it. It's correct.
And I went out on the porch to see if Dan was coming. And you know what happened? Nothing. Monsters aren't real. There aren't killers stalking you, waiting for you to break some arbitrary rule, some made-up thing that only they know about, fall into some arcane trap, or push the wrong button and have your world destroyed, have your life torn apart because of some weird video game. That only happens in horror movies and creepypastas. Although, to be fair, I only got 128,859, so maybe I just suck at Tetris.
Wow. Okay.
I enjoyed it.
It's just so dumb because it makes you think that he got such a high score. He said he was getting 200,000.
Yeah, it's an unreliable narrator. Yet again, a mistake with the numbers. This one wasn't as egregious as the lotto thing, but maybe they're just a liar. Either way, I enjoyed the fact that this built and built and built, and then was like, fuck you, this shit's not real.
It was okay. It was annoying because it didn't make sense.
I feel like this is my kind of shit that I would write, so.
Oh my god.
I liked it. Also, I wrote it. Not really.
Okay.
I think this thing's really, really old, actually. No. All right. So let's go ahead and move over into Stream Chat. See what you folks had to say. Hang on one fucking sec, y'all.
You gotta count how many. Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, yeah, it's not terrible. So, okay. Sherry Sue redeemed a drink, then a high five, then Chloe redeemed a high five, then we started.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So 20 high fives, majority of which came from I'm What's for Dinner, but there was a slew that came from others. So Laura Ann did a high five. Captain Fake Eye did a high five. Thanks, guys.
I am Beef Trainer. So most from I'm What's for Dinner, though. Bless you. I think you've been saving up for this day. All right. I want you to say, so I have 14,000 points. If I redeem 14 high fives, will Adam's hand survive? Chris said, I have a between the legs pillow. It's called my Johnson.
God damn.
Wow. Who calls it their Johnson? Old people, that's who.
What the fuck?
He's old. He knows it.
He's not
Which
old.
says, did the burgers ever come? I must know.
What burgers?
Not sure. Chloe says, also redeeming all my sweet points from last week. Chris said, let's sing it, because we were singing earlier. Monster says, so shall we all redeem a bunch of high fives at once? Spirit Dreamer said, Game Boy Advance games were so much more fun than any DS game I remember. LOL. I can't argue with you on that.
What was the Golden Sun? Did you ever play
Golden Sun? Was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Castlevania Circle of the Moon. It's the second best Castlevania, right behind Symphony of the Night, in my humble opinion. I really love Circle of the Moon. I think they've remade it at this point. We'll read more chat, but we have to do these fucking 19 high fives.
19? Okay.
I think it was 20. We'll do 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 2 hands.
All right.
2 hands, 10 slaps.
How about you just have your hands up?
No, I don't like this. I like to participate in the high five.
Okay.
Oh, I got an idea. I'll hold my hands up, and you get to deliver 10 high fives, and then you hold your hands up, and I get to deliver 10 high fives. You ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. I want to hit so hard.
You lined up way too much on that. I'm gonna lean back.
Wait, no, my left hand's so weak. Hold on, my left hand's weak. I'm just gonna focus on my right hand.
Okay.
My hand hurts though.
You have 5 left. Make them count.
Oh,
You almost hit me in the face on that one. That was your last one. You ended on a whimper,
Weak
not a
one.
bang. Hold your hands up.
okay. Okay.
Higher. There you go.
Oh
One,
my god, your hand
2,
is so strong.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I can feel the wind. Ouch. You hit so much harder than me.
That was fun. Thank you all. Shout out to 911 Girl for cheering 200
My hands
bits.
tingle.
We appreciate it. Mine do too. They tingle so much. All right. Sherry Sue said, LOL. I'm B-Train says, love you, Adam and Robin. I'm praying that Adam's hand survive these high fives.
Ow.
I'm Western says, that 21 high fives they need to do in total. I counted 20. I'm Western says, they may as well just do patty cake. I considered that.
Ouch.
Sherry Sue says, oh my god. Spirit Dreamer said,
Oh, thank
Gesundheit.
you.
Captain Fake, I said, why old people, Adam? Because he's old and I just want to be mean to him. Marie over there on YouTube says, you should do it patty cake style. Spirit Dreamer said, like bloody knuckles? Nah.
No.
Blizzard says, that was awesome. I am B-Train and put a heart up. We might have had to do 21. Let's just do an extra one. There you go, y'all. 21. My hands are red. I think our roommates out there are like, did they finally snap? Or are they slapping the shit out of each other?
Oh, it hurts so bad.
Sherry Sue said, I missed it because I was freezing. Unfortunate.
I feel
However, it'll be on YouTube and live in
How
perpetuity
your hand
forever.
slapped me, like, I can see, like, whip lines.
No, you can't.
Maybe it's your ring.
It might be my ring. That might be. I mean, I can definitely feel where your ring hit me.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It's itchy. All right. We are caught up. Just like that. All we have to do is slap the shit out of each other's hands. Enzo Matrix says so many high fives. Indeed. All right. So what we're going to do right now, since it's the middle of the show, is we're going to take a quick 60-second break. If you are a subscriber, you will not get the break. If you are not a subscriber, however, and you are on Twitch, you will see 60 seconds of ads. These do help out the show, and we do appreciate you guys sitting through it. It also gives us a chance to run to the bathroom if we need to, or any of that stuff. So 60 seconds starting. Meow.
Are you going to run to the bathroom?
No, I'm good.
I don't know why you brought it up then.
Because we can during the ad break if we need to. That's why. Fucking duh.
Fucking duh. I don't know, man. My hands fucking hurt. That was painful.
That was so much fun.
I kind of want to just...
I really thought when I quit work that I was going to have a bunch of extra work to do. And I, like, my last hour, I wrapped up everything. There's this one guy that's trying to argue with us because we've said, like, a million times, this is how something works. And one time, someone said, like, oh, maybe it works this way. And then we correct, like, no, it's not true. And they're like, he said it the one time. You guys should have to honor it. And we're like, no.
My God, you guys can see my pile of clothes and my shoes in the background.
Yeah, when I move my head.
Yeah.
There's no pile of clothes. There's, like, 2 things over there.
Yeah, it's a pair of pants and a pile of shoes.
Views is going away on April 14th. That's tomorrow.
What? What does that mean?
How many people have viewed the channel, I guess? I don't know.
That's so sad.
I don't know. I prefer to see followers and subscribers. We're almost at that 1,000 follower mark. That would be really exciting to get to. So
everyone share us with people so we can get to 1,000 followers on Twitch.
Maya says, yeah, my Twitch and YouTube is glitching on me. Lizard says, I missed
Saturday game streams. The laundry day sucks.
We apologize.
If we can somehow upgrade the internet,
yeah,
then we can actually do game streams.
Right now we're on an internet that's a little bit...
I have the Xbox.
Yeah.
So we can just...
Honestly, when we're not together, game streams would probably work better. Because we can just have it stream like we did before. We have one thing, but we could have me and her face on there. So if we were doing something where we are both on the screen at the same time, like Overcooked or whatever, it kind of would work. But yeah, like she said, it really comes down to upgrading the internet in this particular location. But we'll see. It's weird. We don't want to have to force other people to upgrade because of our particular needs. There's multiple people in the house and we want to be considerate. So, all right. Cool. Eric says, I have a question. In which app you like to
see people?
Twitch, I think, is my favorite. YouTube as well. I'm cool with whatever you guys like.
Whatever you guys like, yeah.
Yeah.
Twitch is really helpful to get us to partner.
Twitch has the most interaction as well. You have the points that you can use and stuff like that. It is also the least stable, unfortunately, which sucks. YouTube is cool. Facebook's cool. Whatever you guys like to communicate through, we're good with it. So, right on. Let's stop right there and let Robin read her next story. There you go.
My titles this week are long.
They are. They're like Fall Out Boy songs.
Our lawyer made us change the name of this song.
I slept with someone in Fall Out Boy and all I got was this t-shirt. I think that's what it's called.
Are you sure it wasn't like, and all I got was this song?
That might be it.
Written about me.
Get like a doggo.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. I like that.
Grand Theft Auto.
That's
pretty short. It's also Robin's favorite Fall Out Boy song.
Is it?
You told me.
Yeah. All right. If you could make a little mark there.
I made it already, but I'll make another one for you.
Thanks. All right. So my next story is titled, I Never Should Have Cured My Tinnitus.
Okay.
For those of us that don't know, oh wait. In the beginning of the story, it explains it. So perfect. Tinnitus. A nightmare of a disease affecting millions of people, myself included. How could I best describe this condition? An incessant, nail on a chalkboard screeching that goes on for every minute of every day. It's like when your ear won't stop ringing, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Just imagine never experiencing the true bliss of utter silence. Maybe it's not too uncommon to hear a vague ringing, especially for people like me who had grown up to become an obnoxious teenager with no regard for volume control. Understandably, my parents were not happy about my blasting loud music at all hours. But what kind of teenage rebel would I have been if I listened to my parents?
Wow.
Yeah. Ultimately, my punishment would be given years later when I started hearing a faint ringing. At first, it was a rare occurrence, but at present day, I can't even fall asleep without the aid of a loud white noise-producing machine. Even then, my quality of rest is debatable at best. During the early days, I was willing to try anything to stop the godforsaken noise. Rainstorms while sleeping, earwax removal, even a small dose of antidepressants. Nothing worked. You'd be amazed how many help groups you can find online, forums for anything, veterans with PTSD, how to cope with losing a pet, or in my case, how to deal with tinnitus. I'd looked over the top suggestions on several occasions. Most I had already tried while visiting my doctor, while the rest were mostly scams, better suited for multi-level marketing campaigns. That was awful read.
Multi-level marketing campaigns.
Most I had already tried while visiting my doctor, while the rest were mostly scams, better suited for multi-level marketing campaigns. Marketing campaigns. I don't even know.
That sounded right the first time.
Multi-level marketing campaigns. Got it. I used to call myself an optimist, so naturally I would return to the forum every other week in hopes of finding a miracle cure. On one particular day, I decided to scroll a bit further down and see the less popular suggestions. Among the obvious troll posts and scam cures, I found a more clickbaity post that read, "A weird trick to cure tinnitus."
Interesting.
Nothing more, nothing less. I sighed and started reading, preparing myself to be disappointed yet again. Still, the instructions were simple enough. Place your palms over your ears and direct your fingers to the back of your head. Put your index fingers on top of your middle finger and try to snap them like a drum.
No, it's too much.
Repeat this 50 to 100 times. There were no comments below, as the post was relatively new. Worst case, I would look stupid sitting there by myself and drumming the back of my head. So I tried it out, snapping my fingers and causing a little drumming sensation. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. That ought to do it. I removed my palms from my ears and listened intently. Nothing. For the first time in years, there was just the pure bliss of silence. For minutes, I just sat back in awe, not believing what I was hearing, or more accurately, not hearing. Had the trick actually worked? I decided that rather than enjoying my newfound silence, I would give my brain a well-deserved silent rest. And that's exactly what I did. I slept like a baby that night, until around 2 in the morning. I tend to wake up randomly during the night, so it caused little concern. To my disappointment, but not surprise, the screeching had returned. At best, I had half expected the solution to be a temporary one. I simply performed the witchcraft-like trick again, and once more the ringing was gone, without a trace. With a sigh of relief, I settled back into bed. The sound that had haunted me for so long had been easily defeated by a helpful anonymous person online, and I was content. Only then did I realize that I wasn't enveloped in complete silence. Rather, there was something else, cowering in the dark, only making its presence known by a soft thump. Could it be my own heartbeat? After all these years, would I now be haunted by a new sound? I held 3 fingers on my neck and felt a pulse. It didn't match the sound in the darkness. Although I tried, placing the sound proved to be a challenge. With each passing thump, I tried to pinpoint its origin a bit more precisely. I went so far as to open every cupboard in my apartment, checked in the hallways, and lastly, placed my ear against the wall. Sorry.
Yeah, I need to shift around a little bit.
Why?
Because like my arm is in this weird limbo where I can't go underneath and I can't go on top of your shit. I could steal your armrest. You cool with that?
That's fine.
We're sharing it.
Cool.
Romance.
No sooner did my ear touch the wall before the sound stopped. My heart raced alongside my logical mind. There had to be a simple explanation. Maybe it had been a busted pipe, or one of my neighbors being a prick late at night. No matter the cause, it was time for bed. In the morning, the ringing returned. I figured I could put the noise at bay by performing the trick every 6 hours. It quickly became a routine of mine to stupidly tap my head when no one was looking, and it worked. Everything was great, apart from my nightly routine of waking up around 2 and hearing the same thumping, softly keeping me company in the darkness. Most nights I simply ignored it, but other nights curiosity got the better of me and I pursued the sound. Each night I once again failed to locate the sound. I simply couldn't place it, and I couldn't be bothered to stay up long enough to figure out when it started and when it ended. I tried to talk my neighbors into investigation. It was written wrong. Okay. I tried to talk my neighbors into an investigation, but they scoffed at the idea of waking at such late hours. Rats were another possibility, but after a quick visit by pest control, they assured me there were no rodents living within the walls. In fact, after looking at the building plans, they insisted that it would be impossible for rats to live inside these walls. As a last resort, I decided I would record myself sleeping. I'd heard there were a bunch of apps that only record you if there's a noise, so I figured it would be ideal for the situation. I downloaded a free app and went to bed. Just like every night before, I woke up around 2 a.m., but I decided I would ignore the sound and let my phone do its work. I had some earplugs that came in handy, and without further troubles, I fell asleep. After waking up the following morning, I brewed myself a much-needed cup of coffee and sat down, figuring I could run through the recording through audio editing software to look at the amplitude of the sound waves rather than listening through it all. That makes sense. That's actually pretty smart.
Sometimes you don't get a wave and you have a noise in the background, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as someone who does sound editing for a person who's very, very quiet on a podcast, I would recommend, if you ever have this exact situation, just listen to it all.
The thumps started around midnight and kept going for several hours. Aside from that, I mostly found sounds of myself shifting around in bed. However, at 3:30 a.m., there was a short pause consisting of complete silence, as if every sound had been erased from existence. It was not more than a minute before the sound returned, but it was no longer a soft thumping. It sounded more like whispering, just incomprehensible voices talking to no one in particular, raspy and tired. I couldn't make out what was said on the recording. My phone wasn't exactly a technological wonder. In fact, I had no interest in finding out. If anything, I would have preferred to leave the apartment and forget about the whole thing. But being a poor student without any nearby family, I had no other option than to stay put. Besides, I still thought there might be a logical explanation. After some hesitation, I came to the ridiculous conclusion that if I could hear the actual whispering, I could probably locate the culprits. So when night came, I went to bed, fully expecting to be awoken at the usual time, and from then I would search for the source of the noise. 2 a.m. rolled around, and I was awoken by the familiar, eerie thumping. Where it had once been a welcome, intriguing part of my nightly routine, it had now become a dreaded enemy. It was relentless, not stopping for a single second. And, as before, I had trouble identifying the exact location it was emanating from. Like an auditory illusion, it seemed to echo throughout the room, coming from everywhere and nowhere all at once. At precisely 3:31, the sound abruptly came to a halt. I held my breath in anticipation, waiting for the mysterious voice to start talking. As expected, the whispers began. Unlike the thumps, however, I could immediately discern their origin. They came from the wall directly behind my bed. I knew there couldn't possibly exist anything behind the wall, no apartment nor crawl space, just a concrete barrier separating my room from the outdoors. I crawled onto my bed with caution, as if approaching a wild animal, and carefully pressed my ear to the wall. The whispers started to become more focused, morphing into a single understandable phrase. "We know you can finally hear us." It sounded like several broken voices merged into a singular entity. I jolted back on my bed, where I remained frozen in fear. "Thank you for letting us in." The voices continued before falling silent. I began to feel faint, and it took me a while to realize I hadn't been breathing for quite some time. I forced a gasp, bringing air into my lungs, and tried desperately to calm down. While trying to come up with a plan, the thumping returned, only this time I heard exactly where it came from. The soft steps turned into loud tearing along the inside of the wall. It moved with each step, working its way towards the hallway outside my bedroom. I could vaguely make out a shadow beneath the door as it moved past it. I always keep my bedroom door locked, a habit formed during my time spent living with intruding family members. But I knew that wouldn't stop whatever abomination I had let loose simply by acknowledging its presence. The creature started knocking on the door, a playful thump with each knock, one I had become accustomed to over the past few weeks. It spoke to me, and with its now familiar broken voice. "It's too late to lock us out now," they said. "What do you want? What are you?" "We are the acolytes. We just wanted to be heard. We've waited so long."
And stop being so fucking creepy, dog. It's a lot easier to listen to something when it's not creepy.
It struck the door, and small cracks appeared around the hinges. "We have always been here," the voices cried in unison. "Why are you afraid?" Another violent punch, and the upper hinge broke off the door frame. I would have called the police, or anyone for that matter, but had inconveniently left my phone in my jacket pocket. So I threw on whatever clothes I had lying on the floor and clambered out the window and down the fire escape. I wasn't taking any chances with whatever was on the opposite side of my door. As I made my descent, I heard my bedroom door splinter. "Where are you? We've come for you." I never looked back. After my escape, I made my way to a nearby gas station and used their phone to dial the police. I told them, without going into specifics, that there had been an intruder in my apartment and explained how I had fled down the fire escape. When they checked the apartment, however, there was no one to be found. The door to my bedroom was shattered, but there were no other signs of forced entry and no indication that anything else had been damaged or stolen. To make matters worse, my apartment's overall state of disrepair made it difficult for the police to accept my story at face value. They had to break down the front door to get in, and I knew my landlord would be pissed, but I didn't care about that. After a very brief investigation, which involved checking the security camera footage to confirm that no one could possibly have entered my apartment, I was let off with a warning not to prank call the police again. Another cop offered me the number for a local psychiatric facility.
Wow.
While the police were there, I grabbed a bag and filled it with the bare essentials. I left that night to return home to my parents, intending to spend the rest of the night at the train station. I'm never returning to that place. I've called the landlord and explained that they can keep my deposit along with whatever stuff I left behind. A few days passed after I left the apartment behind. Before long, my tinnitus returned, louder than ever. And at first, I couldn't have been happier about it. By allowing myself to hear the entities, I had inadvertently let them in. I accepted the condition as a bittersweet blessing as it hid the things that go thump in the night. And if I couldn't hear them, they couldn't find me either. Unfortunately, my relief proved to be short-lived. As it turned out, the ringing was no longer enough to silence the voices. Last night, I woke up to a strange sound at 3:31 a.m. We found you. And that's the end of the story.
It's really well written. It's kind of slowly paced. I do like the idea of like something that's actually trying to speak to you for the people that have tinnitus.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a very common condition. It is very odd that the police see a door that was absolutely fucking demolished. They're like, don't prank call us,
Imagine
kid.
how many things that police see, though. You know, they see so much shit. Someone could have done that themselves. People do
I still don't
stuff.
think they would. They would have to file a police report. They wouldn't tell them like stop prank calling us. They would have to like file some sort of a report. I still would have like gone away as well. But yeah, it's a good story. I want to know more. Like they found you. What are they gonna do now? Also, how'd you write it after they found you? You switched into present tense, then back to past tense at the end. You notice that?
Yeah.
That I was like, oh, we must be coming to the end because it switched to present tense. Then it went back to past tense. So I thought that was a little bit weird. So, but either way, it's a really good story. So,
yeah.
Good pick.
Thanks.
All right, let's look over to Stream Chat, see what you wonderful folks had to say. Then we'll move into our last story, and then we'll do some games, and then we'll be done.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
I'm What's in There says, I miss playing Among Us with the Spooky Fam. Those were good times. Glitch says, me too, so much fun, loved it. Lizardtree said, I should try playing Among Us at some point. Enzo Matrix says, maybe one day we will play Lizardtree. Or they will play in general. MQI says, does anyone have any fun Easter plans? We do not. Glitch says to MQI, my D&D group is getting together and we are hiding little liquor bottles to catch. Little liquor bottles. The catch is when you find them, you drink them. LOL, there are some other rules that are on the bottles. It's a lot of fun. We play a drunken one-shot Easter style. Last year I killed the holidays. LOL, the Easter rabbit and Santa. The Lord of Holidays was a hard fight and I died. That sounds like a lot of fun. I probably will play D&D on Sunday as well.
Really?
Yeah. IMB Trent says, going to be in church most of the weekend. Saturday morning is preparing the Easter basket for the blessing. That takes place at the Easter Vigil. It's a Slavic tradition.
Nice.
Knowing my family too, they're going to try sneaking in a birthday celebration on Easter for me. Aw, it's so nice of them. And also, happy birthday. What's Your Name says, is anyone else's house being invaded by stink bugs? Probably kill 5 to 10 a day. Don't know how they got in.
Wow, stink bugs are a thing that people get?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They're real. They look like, I feel like they look like big ticks, and they're nasty. I fucking hate them. Chloe says, happy early birthday to IMB Trainer, and IMB Trainer says, thank you, but my birthday was actually yesterday.
Happy belated birthday.
Happy belated, indeed. So that's all the chat. That's all the chat we had for that one, so maybe people were actually paying attention to the story, because it was a good one. But alright, cool. So
shout out to Chunkster for resubscribing for 17 months. They said, woo, ghost listening, but still here, working late tonight.
Heck yeah. Not the working late, but being here. Also, shout out to IMB Trainer for resubscribing for the 22nd month. Awesome. All right, going to slide that over and going to get into my last one, which is short, which is good because Robin's was very long. So, marking it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into the last creepypasta of the show, and this one's called The Muffin Man.
Do you know The Muffin Man?
I don't remember the nursery rhyme, so let's go with no. All right.
I don't know what else to say about that.
You stand in front of the alleyway, slowly stepping into the darkness. You have always hated this part of your walk home from work, but every day you gather up your courage and ignore your instinct to be afraid. Walking quickly, you keep your eyes fixed on the ground, but as soon as you hear footsteps, your head whips back at the blackness behind you. Through the darkness, you can barely make out a figure about 30 feet away. It's huge and round.
Okay.
Looking at its shadow cast on the wall, you could see something coming off of its face, something long and feather-like.
What?
You realize it's just a mustache.
What?
You continue down the alley.
You can't see that in a shadow. There's
intent
no way.
on the idea that it was just a fat man walking the same way as you. But the footsteps grow louder. And faintly in the distance, you can hear the soft sound of... What is that? Children singing? No, not just children. The sounds enveloping you now resemble that of men and women of many ages. Some are high-pitched and others are low, but they are all singing the same tune. The song brings a wave of nostalgia over you. You used to sing this song every day when you were a kid, but your flashback ends when the voices begin to turn sinister. They sounded like they were extremely pained, as if they had fallen off their roof into a pile of garbage 3 times over. That's really weirdly specific. And then were forced to sing a song. No, it was worse than that. They were wailing and screaming, as if they had been forced to listen to the Nyan Cat song for 5 hours straight, locked in a closet with Will Ferrell slowly licking their ear.
Okay, I don't know if the younger generation knows what Nyan Cat is, because Nyan Cat was from when I
like
was...
E-Bombs World type stuff?
Yeah, it was like long-ass time ago. So I don't know if people still know.
If you don't, look it up.
Yeah, it is not... Maybe you don't want to. I don't know.
All right, Will Ferrell licking their ear. Your pace starts to quicken up until you are running full speed away from this thing, but it is much faster. Within 1 second, it's right in front of you. It is hideous. What you thought was its fat belly is actually an enormous muffin. His arms and legs stick out of it, and it reaches up to its neck. But one particular detail...
That worked that way, though, too.
But one detail in particular strikes you as strange. On its side, there was a dent in the muffin, and it looked like someone went up and took a bite out of it. Blood drips from the wound and stains the delicate confection.
What the
You scream at the sight of it, but every sound you made was drowned. Now we slipped into past tense. Every sound you made was drowned out by the voices. It walks closer, grabbing you with its chubby little hand. Before you can react, it holds you up 3 feet in the air. It smells. It smiles It smiles menacingly at you before shoving you into the hole in its side.
Oh, what?
The fuck is that noise? You fall down on... Oh my god. Either someone's using the microwave repeatedly, or it's the oven. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay.
I didn't notice, so that's all you.
How do you not notice that beeping? It smiles menacingly at you. You fall down onto a pile of bodies that scream as you land on them. You try to get up and escape, but something holds you in place. That same something begins to make you sing. You try to scream, but all that comes out is a wailing noise to the tune you know all too well. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
Do you know how it goes?
No.
Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man?
Okay, cool. That's the end of the story.
Okay.
So, you're singing that in pain, horror, and agony for all eternity, apparently. But yeah, that's the Muffin Man. Pretty fucking weird. Great one to end the show on. So, I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you for that ridiculous fucking story.
Weird, like no backstory, like no one
I like that mine were like
who the fuck
serious,
did it?
Interesting stories, and yours were like...
I tried to find funny ones. This one was just weird. The other one was funny. But either way, hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks.
All right, let's read. I'm going to give this to you so you can read, and I'm going to set up. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what I would like to do.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Marbles on stream.
Okay.
1 race. And then 1 team battle. Is everyone good with that?
Okay.
Everyone says yes. Cool. And for marbles, I think we should allow people to bet on who will finish higher, me or you.
For the race?
For marbles, I think we should let people bet on who will finish higher,
all right,
me or you.
All right.
There you go. So we can bet on everything now. We're a gambling podcast now.
Okay.
We're not really.
That's fucked up, but okay. Let's see. Are you going to set it up?
Yup.
All right, you go do that.
You do.
I'm featuring says thank you, Adam and Robin, for the birthday wishes. Spirit Dreamer says super excited for a merch order. Thank you so much. So I'm What's for Dinner asks. So we get alerts during streams when merch is bought now. If you buy merch from the Stream store,
Streamlabs store.
Is it Streamlabs?
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
store.
So there's a Streamlabs store link down at the bottom. On Twitch, and I think that is what gives notifications. I don't think Teespring gives notifications.
It does not.
So
yeah, it is just the Streamlabs store because it's integrated with what we use.
Sorry about the oven.
It's okay.
I didn't even notice.
She acted like she couldn't hear it. All I heard was beep 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 beep. So I'm like, I wonder what the fuck that noise is. Then she's like, it's the oven. I'm like, okay, then how do you not hear that?
I wouldn't have cared. Okay, so let's see.
Are you done?
Yeah, you can.
There's like 3 last things. You're not reading them, so.
Let's see. I'm sorry. Says Robin will win on marbles. She always does. Sometimes. Let's see. Lizard Tree says I've seen them before. It was a few months ago, but when I bought something, it popped up. Oh, nice. Aw, she says my coffee cup, the Enzo Matrix, broke. Oh no, that's fucked up.
That's rough. All right. So here's what we're gonna do first. Rock, paper, scissors. We're gonna start the prediction now.
Okay.
Who do you think's gonna win, Robin or I? I'm putting all my money on me. I think I put the
voting.
fear of God into Robin last week.
I lost so much money last time.
Because she lost. She lost big, y'all. Oops. I'm so glad that didn't tip.
I was gonna say.
That could have been bad, but it's okay. I may have just used all my luck on not tipping over that almost empty can of soda. Holy fuck, you guys have really voted on Robin here.
Yeah, but you won.
Oh yeah, my good
time.
ghosties balance is fucking 0 because I bet everything last episode on one particular thing and it did not work out. So maybe I'm not voting tonight. Ow. I should just leave this on at all times.
Alright.
It's alright. No, we have to wait for the votes. It's 1 minute and 15 seconds left.
I don't know how to play this because you played a certain way last time.
What you're saying is you don't know how I'm going to beat you.
Yes.
Gotcha.
It's chess all over again.
No. She's only played chess with me like 4 times. All in one sitting. All 10 years ago. She refuses to play.
Glitch says, don't you let me down, that trilling jacket. What the fuck does trilling mean?
I don't know.
When I think of trilling, I think that's what Cardi B does with her mouth.
No, I can't trill.
She
That's
does
the
like
rolling
that.
of the R, basically.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that sound. Okay.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. I'm looking for it to show me more details on this. I usually struggle with this. Alright, I guess I can just check it out on my phone, perhaps. Yeah, there's still 20 seconds left, it looks like, so far. 6 people have voted for you. 3 people have voted for me. However, there's more money per person on me. That said, a payout right now, 43% per payout for me. 1 point is 2.35
Glitch says,
points.
I really have no idea what it means, but the kids are saying it, so it sounds good.
Wow. All right, the votes are in. Let's go ahead and do this. Best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
We shoot on 3, like every week. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh.
1-1. This next one determines it. You were going rock every time. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, you knew I'd go rock. You knew it. Shit. All right. Well, congratulations, whoever voted on Robin. You win.
Fuck it.
Choose outcome. Robin wins. Complete prediction. Don't show this again. Complete prediction. All right. Robin won. Let's move over to marbles on stream. Gonna fire this thing up. Hopefully it works. I updated it before the show, like 20 minutes before we went live, so hopefully. I don't know why the game's not starting, but there we go. Okay, cool. I don't know why that stupid song is stuck in my head, but it is. It says the download was canceled. I'm not downloading anything, dog. For some reason, it's not lined up properly, but I can fix that. Transform. Fit to screen. We should be good to go. All right, start your voting right now. Exclamation point. Vote. Then a space, and the number goes the track you would like to race.
Beauty. Wow, Red Kato got 14K. That is a lot.
Pretty good. Okay, now it's going to let me see the details. Or not. I like seeing like all the details. But yeah, it's not getting too deep into it.
14K.
14,280 to Red Kato.
No, and others.
And others. My bad.
L2 Reed, Jesus.
L2, go fuck yourself, dog. And you don't need to L2. You're already pretty good at it.
Spirit German says, have a good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. There's always like the thing I could see details on even further, where I could see like what everyone had voted and how much they bet. It's just not showing up. I'm not going to fight it. I am, however, once we get our track, going to put 2 minutes of who you think is going to come in a higher spot, me or Robin. So if we both fall off, whoever falls off first loses, obviously. All right?
Okay.
All right. So we'll let you all bet on that. Right now, it looks like Cosmic Chaos is going to be our track. It's already got 7 votes.
Cosmic Chaos.
Record time, minute 51. Average time, 2:24. Locally, we have not raced it. So we're going to jump in there, give everyone an opportunity to get your marble on stream by typing !play right meow.
Oh, Red Kettle says, oh yeah, I forgot it shows the total people in your bets. I guess mine was 8.7k. That's still a fuck ton of points.
It's a lot of points. For sure.
Oh, all right. I gotta join. Exclamation point play, everybody.
Start a prediction.
My prediction is I'll win.
Who will finish higher?
Why don't you use both your hands?
Because my other hand can't reach. Who will finish higher? By higher, obviously we mean first is the highest you can finish. I don't want someone being like, I want my money back because 20 is higher than 19. You ain't going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Never going to get it. Ever get it. Me or Robin. I'm going to give you 2 minutes to vote on this. Boop. Start prediction.
Glitch says next year we should have a race for a singed pic of Easter Bunny and Santa with Robin and Adam. I need it. What?
I don't know. All right. 2 minutes.
Oh, signed pic.
On the countdown.
I was at the mall with... Who was I at the mall with?
Maybe me.
No, was it you?
Me, you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 4 of us went, and I went and took a massive dump. It was awesome. It's my favorite trip to the mall in a long time.
But I was thinking, like, man, we should take, like, adult pictures with the Easter Bunny.
I was totally going to tell you that I sat on the Easter Bunny's lap when I got back, but instead I told you about how excited I was that I took a poop.
Aw, 911 girl says, I'm not really here, so on the very off chance I win, pass it on, please. Oh, that's so nice of you.
Gotcha. Sherry Sue says, my pain meds kicked in and I'm totally zoning out. It's okay. Pretty sure that's what pain meds are meant for.
Hopefully your legs feel better. Glitch says, I'm working, typing fast. Sorry. No, it's fine. Yeah, signed. Got it.
We got more people voting on you than me. Again.
I've taken adult pictures with Santa before.
Adult pictures with Santa?
Like, as an adult, I've taken pictures with Santa.
Okay. I thought you meant like as Mrs. Claus. I was
no. Like
me
and my ex took a picture with Gab and Joelle. And we all sat on Santa's lap or hung out with Santa. I forget.
You're just making it sound like you took naughty pictures with Santa. All right. 45 seconds left until the race starts.
Which says, but I mean for a prize. Come on. That would be Trulant.
That's fucking... the worst.
After this, I'm gonna ask Jules and be like, what's Trulant?
She might not know. Oh, here we go. Summary. There we are. Give me the deets. All right. Red Keto has voted on Robin. They put in the most at 2030. However, Glitch put in 2,000 on Robin.
Damn.
As far as Adam, Enzomatrix has the biggest bet, and it's on me for 2,500.
Man, you fucked him up.
Chloe also believes in me at 1,000. So it's nice to see that there's some supporters out there.
You voted for yourself? Rude.
Yeah, I vote for myself. All right, here we go.
Shame.
Voting is closed. The race is about to begin. Let's get everyone's names on there. Remember, whoever falls off first obviously loses. So.
I win. I'm going to win.
And whoever wins the race. Oh my god, I just realized why I never put that there. Whoever wins the race is the person who's going to collect the prize. Screen. I think I have enough time with this really long thing where I can get it moved. But I got to find the right... Yep, okay. No! Why don't you lock things in place like you're supposed to? All right, okay, we're running out of time here. Everyone's like, why can't I watch the race? It's because Adam's dumb. That's why, y'all. All right, where'd everyone go? Let's hit 1. Who's in first place? According to this, Sherry Sue's in first place. Also, I had the names up and it disappeared. Okay, Sherry Sue's in first place. I'm still on the track. Robin's still on the track.
All right.
We're going to get out of these loop-to-loops so we don't have to follow everyone and just sort of go side by side with them.
What song did you learn how to tie your shoes with?
I didn't learn to tie my shoes with a song.
Oh.
Loop, swoop, and pull. So my dad told me. I tried it at work, and I was like, I'll always do it this way. All right, the Zoom has happened, and Cursed Wolf is currently in the lead.
I remember
Keep
there was
an eye on who dies
I remember
first.
there was a show on PBS, I think, and it was like loop-de-loop and
Chunkster
pull.
and Red Keto.
Oh
have
no,
fallen
it's
off.
SpongeBob. Is it SpongeBob where it's like loop-de-loop?
All right,
pull,
Robin's
and
way
then
back
things
there.
are
I think
cool.
I got this unless I die. So there comes Robin. She's trying to make a run for it.
I don't think there's anywhere that you can fall off at this point.
I mean, we already had 2 people fall off in the back. I think that little spot right there could have people fall off. But I'm really slowing down here. So giving Robin a chance to eke back into it. Sherry Sue's like way out in the lead right now. It turns out zoning out is the way to do it. So let's follow Sherry Sue as she comes down the final stretch. Coming kind of slow. Laura Ann's trying to make a push for it. IMB trainer, Cursed Wolf, Glitch. I'm Western says, I quit this game and jumps off the side. Laura Ann and Sherry Sue are now like neck and
Man,
neck.
I am behind. I am losing. This sucks.
Congratulations, Sherry Sue. You're going to take home the prize. Don't forget to pick something over at Robin's Kawaii Corner. You can type !merch in the chat and you'll get a link.
Get stuck.
And it looks like I officially have defeated Robin. So anyone who believed in me, I thank you very much. I believed in myself also. I'd like to thank the Academy.
God,
JK,
I hate you.
LOL. Okay, so I have 1 victory. Robin has 1 victory. And then this next final thing we're going to do will be our last event of the evening. But one more time, congratulations, Sherry Sue. It's a new season. You're in the lead at 6 points. And all the points that were accrued in that
I'm being trained.
everyone's points.
Dang, I just lost all my points. No.
I know the feeling. It's not a good one. She says, yay. Glad to see you took home a W. Now, what we're going to do is close this out. And then we're going to open up intro fighters. And we're going to do, let's say, a 7 versus 7. Queet. Everyone's going to be able to vote on it. But not everyone's going to be able to participate. I do need to do the payout really fast to choose outcome. Adam was the winner.
Wow.
Complete prediction.
What was the payout?
Ooh, it feels so good to get that money.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
Start a prediction. Summary. Enzo Matrix won 6,528
Holy
points.
crap.
Chloe, she bet 1,000. She took home 2611.
Oh my god.
Laura Ann, even with her 200, took home 522. Pretty good. I went from 462 to 1206. I got a comma now in my bank
I
account.
got a comma.
All right. I know this is a dark window. We're going to go ahead and open up intro fighters, and that should hopefully pop up. All right. And the prediction thing is taken care of automatically by this program as long as it actually works. So I have to start it and then stop it and then switch it to... Now I realize why the thing's on the top. Okay. Start at classic. Team battles. Team size of 7. Stop playing classic. Let's move the camera. Video capture. Yes, you. Scoot you out of the way. There we go. You stay right there. Be right back. Okay, cool. Now, when I click start, the next 14 people who comment in the Twitch chat will be part of a team. You don't have to vote for your team, but you will have an opportunity to vote after everyone has signed up. So, here we go. All right. Close the menu to begin.
To move the camera to center.
Center
Matrix
is
says
probably not a
center.
good spot for it because we kind of want it fighting right there.
Oh,
But I'll
it's
move
because
it.
of the HP.
I'll move it. Okay, I'm gonna join the battle first, and then I'll move the camera.
Okay.
No, I didn't mean remote. You stupid new phone.
Burr, burr, ba, 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 ba. Am I in?
All right, we have 4 more people to go.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It will not let me move the damn thing on the first try. There. Let's just go ahead and try and center this thing horizontally.
Nice.
There we go. All right.
Nice.
One more person just needs to chat. Wow, the blue team has significantly more HP and bombs and a mace. All right, IMB trainer joins the final team.
We need to learn what gives a team points.
I agree. I really do.
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? The voting.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You should not be looking at the top screen ever. That's just a
Gotcha.
12-second delayed monitor.
Oh, gotcha.
Looks like a lot of people are voting on the blue team, which means anyone who votes on that red team is going to have a pretty sweet payout if they happen to win.
Spooky Mom says, "Hi, you guys. I miss you. We
Hi,
miss
Mom.
you.
I miss you. Hope everything's good. I hope the pets are good. I hope you're good.
I hope you're good. Keep them busy.
Busy. All right. How much time we got left? 20 seconds until this thing is going to kick off. So if you want to vote, vote now. And again, your payout for each point is 16.67 points if red team happens to win. Will they? Probably not. But hey.
If red team wins, they get
14.29 points for each point bet on them. All right. It is now 20 times.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It begins. Again, watch this screen.
Sorry.
There's a heal zone in the middle, which I quite like. Who is it that's carrying the bomb? Oh my god. Whoever it was, they just threw it and took away half of Chunkster's life. Enzo Matrix has already been defeated. Glitch has already been defeated. Blue is down to 5, while Red's at 6. Red goes down to 4 really fast. Now it's tied at 4. Blue is at 3.
Oh my god, dude. If blue loses,
It's 4-3.
Riot.
I'm getting beaten to death right now by Chunkster and IMB Trainer.
Oh my gosh.
I just took out Chunkster. Okay. It's 3-2. It's Robin stabbing me. I'm punching. Oh my god, she's impaled me, but right into the heal zone. Okay, Wolf, you need to get over here and help me because Robin and IMB Trainer are beating me to death mercilessly. Come here. Okay, cool. Wolf is healed. He's coming to save me. Let's beat up Robin. Let's take on IMB Trainer after that. Yes, please knock me into the heels.
Oh my god.
Take down IMB Trainer. Take down IMB Trainer. I get healed if I take down IMB Trainer. Oh no. No. This is going terribly. Why is this so close? It shouldn't be so close. I was supposed to just hit IMB Trainer and end it. Robin spears me. Cursed Wolf takes down IMB Trainer. It's a 1v1 and Robin has a spear and Cursed Wolf has nothing. Cursed Wolf has 3 kills with his bare fists. Robin has 4 kills with her mighty spear. And she's just keeping him at bay with that thing. This is hard to watch. Everyone's points vanishing. Whoever voted on red, congratulations. You just earned a hell of a payout. That was super fun.
How did this happen?
You killed 5 people. That's how. It was 7 versus 7, and you and your spear killed 5.
Oh my god.
Payout's been confirmed. Team battle has ended. That was kind of awesome. We can all agree. Good stuff. Let's switch over to the live camera, back out. I do want to see the details of that payout because holy shit, y'all. Who made some motherfudging money? I'll tell you who did. Lisbeth Tree bet 500 points. Lisbeth Tree earned 9,074 points. Chunkster with a likewise payout. 400 points turned into 72. Chloe had a good night. 300 points spent, 54.44 come back to her. Latreia only spent 90 points and got 16.33.
Glitch says not trillin'.
Not true. I don't know. I thought that was pretty good for those folks. So congratulations. Pretty good stuff.
Oh my god.
Great way to end the show. We sincerely appreciate. Oh, I didn't get my vote in, so I didn't lose my money. That's good. Because I'm stupid. It helps being stupid sometimes. Better dumb than lucky, right?
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
All right, so it doesn't look like we have any further redemptions. Any other ones will be refunded to you because we're going to shift into outro mode and just wrap this thing up. It's almost 8, so perfect timing. Give everyone back the rest of their night. So going to it, marking it.
All right.
Yeah, and I think that's everything we have for this particular episode of Pastatime. Yeah. So good stories. We really enjoyed it. Again, if you have a story you would like to suggest, or if you have a story of your own you would like to send in, please email pastatime@scaryish.com. Comes directly to us, or you can go over to our website, scaryish.com. Click on Contact Us. Fill out that form. It comes directly to us. And if you want to hit us up on our social medias, Facebook is facebook.com/ScarishPodcast. Twitter is @ScarishPod. And Instagram is @ScarishPodcast. Robin, for folks who would like to donate to us, how can they do so?
So, you can donate to us by going to patreon.com/ScarishPodcast. Those are monthly donations. Tiers start at $1. We actually got a new patron today, so welcome. And if you're not into the monthly donation type thing, you can also go to coffee, ko-fi.com/Scaryish Podcast, and those are all one-time donations.
Indeed. Every donation helps. Every listen helps. Every person that supports us, we really do sincerely feel that. So
your existence helps.
It absolutely does. It means the world to us. And that's about everything that we have for this particular episode. So thank you for listening to Pastatime 31. Robin, do your thing. Sign us out.
Keep on creeping on, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye-bye.